Hello everyone, welcome to my class. Dear students, last class we have studied about skeletal system, types of bones in the skeleton, functions of the skeleton. Yes, so today we will learn about new topic, that is parts of the skeleton. Okay. Dear children, our skeleton consists of the skull, the rib cage, the backbone or spine, two pairs of limbs and girdle bones. Okay. Firstly, now we will discuss about the skull. Okay. It is made up of 22 bones. 8 flat bones are interlocked together to form the head. 14 bones form the frame of the face. The lower jaw is fixed to the upper jaw. We can move only the lower jaw of the skull. The skull encloses and protects the delicate brain. The skull has holes for eyes and nose. The nose does not have a bone. It is made of tough tissues called cartilage. Got it? Dear students, now look at this video.
The human skull is made up of 8 cranial bones that surround and protect the brain, and 14 facial bones that form the underlying structure of the face and support for the teeth. With the exception of the mandible, the bones of the skull articulate with each other through joints known as sutures. Throughout the skull, holes known as foramina serve as passageways for blood vessels and nerves. Bones on the surface of the skull encase the brain, protect sensory organs, and serve as attachment sites for the muscles of the head and neck. These bones include the occipital bone, parietal bones, temporal bones, and the frontal bone, as well as the nasal bones, the zygomatic bones, the maxilla, and the mandible. Other bones become more visible only when looking inside the skull. The sphenoid bone makes up the anterior base of the cranium. It is a butterfly-shaped bone with a central body and 2 pair of laterally projecting wings. These wings form portions of the orbit. The body of the sphenoid features a depression known as the sella turcica, which houses the pituitary gland. Located between the orbits, the ethmoid bone makes up a portion of the cranial floor and also the roof of the nasal cavity. An inferior projection, the perpendicular plate of the ethmoid bone, forms part of the nasal septum. The crista galli projects superiorly from the ethmoid bone and serves as the attachment point for the falx cerebri, a dural fold. Extending laterally from the crista galli is the cribriform plate, a perforated area through which the olfactory nerves pass. The 2 L-shaped palatine bones form the posterior third of the hard palate, part of the nasal cavity, and a portion of the orbit. The small, thin lacrimal bones make up the anterior portion of the medial wall of each orbit. A groove known as the lacrimal groove helps to form the nasolacrimal canal, which contains a duct that allows tears to travel to the nasal cavity. The vomer is an elongated, plow-shaped bone that forms the inferior and posterior part of the nasal septum. The internal and external skull bones articulate precisely, forming an intricate structure perfectly suited to its functions.
Dear children, let us now we will discuss about the spine or backbone. Dear children, the skull is attached to the spine or backbone. It is made up of 33 small bones called vertebrae. The 33 bones of the vertebrae form the vertebral column. A spinal cord passes through this column. The spinal cord is a bundle of nerves. The vertebrae protect the delicate spinal cord. Dear children, look at this video.
The backbone. 33 small bones called vertebrae together make up the long backbone or vertebral column. The spinal cord, which is a delicate organ, is enclosed in the backbone and is thus protected. The backbone is joined to the skull at its upper end.
Let us now we will discuss about the rib cage. The rib cage is a cage-like structure formed by 12 pairs of thin curved bones. These curved bones are called ribs. They are attached to the backbone and to the breastbone in the front. The last two pairs of ribs are not attached to the breastbone. They are called floating ribs. The rib cage protects the heart and the lungs. Dear students, let us now you look at this video.
The rib cage. The rib cage is formed by 12 pairs of long curved bones called the ribs, in which 10 pairs are joined in the front to the breastbone. The last two pairs of ribs are free at the front end and are called as floating ribs.
Let us now we will discuss about limbs, arms and legs. We have two kind of limbs. First one is forelimbs. It's mean two arms, and hind limbs. It's mean two legs. Okay. The first one is forelimbs. Forelimbs are our arms. Each arm consists of two parts, the upper arm and the lower arm. They are joined together at the elbow. The upper arm has one long bone called the humerus. The lower arm has two bones. The upper arm is joined to the spine by the shoulder girdle. It is made of two bones called the shoulder blade and the collar bone. The hand and wrist has many small bones. Dear students, look at this video.
Limbs. Humans have two pairs of limbs, the forelimbs which constitute our arms and the hind limbs which constitute our legs. The forelimbs or our arms are joined to the spine with the help of shoulder girdles, which is made up of a pair of shoulder blades and a pair of collar bones. The arm is made up of two parts. The upper arm, which has one long bone called the humerus, and the lower arm, which has two bones, the radius and the ulna.
Then let us now the second one is hind limbs. Hind limbs are our legs. Each leg consists of two parts, the upper leg and the lower leg. They are joined together at the knee. The upper leg is the thigh. It has the longest bone in our body. It's called the femur. The lower leg has two bones. The lower part of the spine is joined to the femur by the hip girdle. Each of our feet has many small bones. Okay. Dear students, look at this video.
Legs are also made up of two parts, the upper leg and the lower leg joined together at the knees. The upper leg has thigh bone, which is a powerful bone as it bears the weight of our body and is called femur. It is the longest bone in our body. The long bones are hollow and have a soft and fatty substance in them called bone marrow.
So students, stay home, stay safe. Thank you.